A group of Stanford High students worked hard over the weekend, rocking out as they do every Saturday, but this weekend to an audience.
Well, it's a lot of hard work. Our kids are actually really dedicated. We put in all day Saturday. If we're not out competing, we rehearse for 12 to 13 hours. And then during the week, we rehearse for about 8 hours. And it takes a lot of organizing. I have 6 or 7 wonderful staff members that help me, and we all work as a team. So it's a huge effort on everybody's part.
The band includes musicians, but also students who don't play instruments.
I love it. I honestly wish I could have started earlier. This is my first and last year. But honestly, like, if you're a musician, pick up a drum, pick up cymbals, like anything, and get involved, because this is like the best thing I've ever done in my life, and I'm so sad that it's going to be over in like 3 weeks.
Here, I've always had a thing for music, so I just decided to look at the music programs available to me, and this seemed like very interesting. It's just percussion. I mean, it's just something that I like to do. You get to use your imagination and just play some difficult music, and it's really wonderful.
Oh, well, actually, you'd be surprised. The bass guitar is actually really, really common in these kinds of groups. The guitar, not so much. I mean, and I feel like it adds that element of kind of raw power that isn't missing, but it just kind of adds another level of depth to it that really energizes it. And people like rock music, so they kind of make the association.
I mean, we have somewhat big competition, but I mean, I think our biggest competitor is ourselves, and my instructor has said that to us, and I believe it's very true, because if we can beat ourselves, we can beat anyone.
Camacho, the captain of the band, says he tries to be a role model for the group and has acquired these skills through time and hard work.
I really like it. I mean, it's a good experience for me because I'm learning how to be a better leader with every practice, and I'm trying to do everything right every time. It is somewhat of a big responsibility, but sometimes I've just got to shut my mouth and make sure I'm doing everything I can do right before I worry about others. And when people look at me doing things correctly, they can do the same.
The band's director explains that Stanford has a real shot at becoming champions and will be going to Ohio to compete in the World Championships.
This group this year is in an independent A class, and we can do very well. It's not impossible for us to actually win the national championship. So we're working them really hard and rehearsing them very hard because we know what we can accomplish. So that's what we're trying to do.